What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kings Without Crowns podcast. This is our 10th episode.
10th episode.
Double
Yeah, 10th
digits.
episode. Double digits. 1-0.
That's just the amount of phone numbers we got last night at the club.
Kivarga's always out there on his, game.
Oh, I'm out there.
Yeah, on one.
I'm
He's
out
the-
there and
he's
I'm
the-
loving every minute.
He's the lady shark.
The lady shark.
No, the lady killer.
I'm the land shark.
There you go, land shark.
The land shark.
There you go. The club piranha.
The club piranha.
Club Piranha. Isn't that a gay bar downtown?
Oh man, I hope not.
Bar? It
You
is
got
the
me,
Piranha
I don't
bar.
know.
Oh man, let me look this up on my phone right now. We're doing
But on
introductions.
this episode, we're going to talk about relationships, sports, and clubbing with Kivarga.
We're gonna have club.
In a brief. I say
Very
brief.
brief. Like
Election
boxer
talk.
briefs. That thin.
That I don't wear. I don't wear no boxers or underwears because it's a waste of money.
He's commando
Apparently
like
It's a waste of money.
I
It's a
feel
waste of
comfortable
money.
in mine, man. I feel
I-
comfortable in mine.
I don't like to waste money.
All right, you see it
underwear.
as a waste of money. I see it as being comfortable.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's commando like John Matrix.
What happens when the head of your
1988.
dick scratches on the
That's
zipper,
not
man?
good, dude. That is
Exactly.
not- that
That's
is
what
not a
I'm
good
saying.
feeling.
That's why I
That is
won't
not a
do
good
it.
feeling. It does
I had a friend. I
It
told
does
you.
happen.
Used
I
to
found it.
do it.
I
He
found it.
doesn't do it no more. He's like,
I found it, Piranha Bar, Las Vegas.
oh god,
Oh,
no.
Lord.
Compact but lush
But
gay
I am your
nightclub,
host,
offering theme nights.
Sir William,
I-
the Wandering Jew. Glad to have you guys back with us. And I got my co-host here,
The notorious, infamous,
Dr. Kivarga.
adventurous
Kivargaville.
Dr. Kavarga, the most insane podcaster in the history of the human race,
Exactly. He's out there. He's
and the
wild.
probably the biggest mouth in Las
aforementioned-
Vegas.
Dreadful also. We have Dreadful here.
What's up, everyone?
It's going to be us three today. Ben is out again. He has car issues. So, let him know when we see him again. We definitely want him on there.
Yeah, I know. We miss you, Ben. We love you, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
You've been at.
We miss his sexual deviancy.
I know.
We missed him talking about how much he loves sucking on toes and feet.
Okay, we can stop the conversation there now.
I said that just so he'd spit up his beer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What was that? A spill over here? Clean
Yeah,
up on
I know.
aisle 12.
Right. No, but this week we're going to start off the episode with primarily we're just going to talk about relationship stories and everything, how we all view relationships, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. But Kivarga got his heart broken recently. Well, at least that's what I feel.
Briefly.
Briefly.
I basically had what it would be like to have like an actual girlfriend for like a day.
Ugh.
Oh man.
She played his soul.
Played
Yeah,
his
she-
soul.
she-
Why
see,
should
that-
you
She
do
made
that?
my soul like a fiddle.
Ooh,
Like one
Girls
of those
do that,
ones.
though.
they do that.
They love to do that.
They love
They-
to mess with your mind.
They know they can pull the strings.
They do. They are
They
the
pull the
they're the
strings.
ultimate
They're
Right.
smart,
puppet masters.
intelligent, beautiful creatures. I love them so
They're
much.
I know they are.
creatures.
Beings,
beings of
kid,
another world.
beings.
Nah, we're all creatures.
We're creatures.
We're all
Creatures from the Black Lagoon.
Creatures.
I didn't say that.
No,
You could be a
but
beautiful creature.
Beautiful.
sometimes
disaster.
I've had a lot of relationships. I had a lot of relationships early in my life. When I was like in middle school, I had relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny part is that
shit!
I remember when I asked this girl out, I was in 6th grade. It was a math class, and I had wrote on like a little note, a little piece of paper.
Man, you're so
the cheese,
cute.
The little cornball cheese ball tactic, but it worked though. I was like, would you?
Of course
date,
it did.
Would you date me? Check yes or no.
Oh man.
And then-
I'm
and
the
then-
kissing booth at the
and-
fair. Just
And
walk
then
up
she
to her.
and she checked yes and handed me back, the thing.
And you were
then
like, yeah.
I was stoked, It's like, yeah, exactly. I was what, 11? Yeah, 11 years old.
like 11 years old. There you go.
You know.
You got the little boing.
It was fun. It was fun. I didn't date her for too long, It was only like
Right, then.
the summer, the end of the summer
The end of
love,
the summer.
the end of the
Yeah,
summer love. I made her a
Summer
mixtape.
loving.
I made her a mixtape. Back when making mixtapes for like girls and stuff was in,
Oh,
I made her one.
What guy hasn't done that? You gotta make
Yeah,
a playlist
now-
nowadays.
Well, yeah, now it's like I'm gonna send you my Spotify list, girl.
I'm spending some of my spinal fluid and some blood.
I've done that. I've been like, hey girl, I made this playlist for you. Why don't you take a listen to it?
Oh,
Scores you some points, man.
No, I mean, it
It's gonna
does. It
score
really
you some-
does. I mean, she
yeah,
liked
definitely
it.
will score you some points for sure.
But you gotta understand, back when we were when we were growing up, it was like what we were in middle school in like 95, 96, something like that.
yeah, it was like
I'm in middle
96.
school.
And shit, we didn't really do much, but other than just go like outside and hang out, you know.
What do you think I did in middle school? Because I'm younger than you. You think I stayed?
You
in?
guys, you know, yeah, stayed home, maybe text each other. And all
video
that stuff.
games.
man, I-
Didn't it-
Call of Duty.
YouTubing it all day.
I did play Call of Duty.
See,
like,
that's what I'm
I
saying.
did
We
do
weren't
that.
doing
Mario
that.
with the
No,
win.
but like
But
in
we
middle
did play
school,
Nintendo.
No, in
Yeah,
middle
we
school,
were-
I was out of the house on my skateboard all the time. It'd be
Oh,
hard to
okay.
find me at home. Either there or I'd be at school doing tech work for the theater. That was my thing. I like looking at the actresses, as you can see.
Yeah, see, he was
I can relate to that.
There we
See?
go. See?
Emma Roberts.
oh
Emma
yeah,
Roberts.
he loves Emma Roberts.
my
God.
Emma Roberts, if you
Oh.
ever listen, Kavarga's dying for you. He's dying for you.
It's burning love.
He's a raging fire.
A raging fire.
I'm
But,
I'm a Rage Against the Machine.
I ended up like, you know, at the end of that summer, that was it.
Yeah.
It was it, and then never really talked to her again. That was it.
It's one of those summer flings, man.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
but at,
knows.
in the 6th grade, I thought I was like, oh,
You thought you were hot
I was-
shit.
yeah, you know, I thought I was.
I was the total.
I mean, in
opposite.
6th grade, you were though.
Yeah.
I thought I was like, I thought I was nobody, man. So you're like,
I remember my first kiss was at like a spin the bottle at a yeah, at like somebody's party.
I never went to the party.
That was like my first kiss.
I got tricked into my first kiss.
What?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
So the girl was like a year older than me, but she was still in my grade. And she, the boy that I sat next to her, and the boy that sat across from her had a crush on her.
Ooh.
But she had a crush on me, so she was
Ooh,
like,
that's deadly waters.
so she was like, oh, will you give me a kiss on the cheek to make him jealous? I didn't care, you know. I was like, yeah,
You're like,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so I gave her a little kiss on the cheek, and she's like, I think you need to do my lips. I was like, what? And she just, like, right into my face. She was like, I was like, okay.
Oh my
Apparently,
God.
she calls, like, we had a list of everybody's phone numbers in case you needed help with, like, homework. You could call your friend or whatever.
Oh wow.
So she had my phone number. She
Okay.
called and asked to talk to my mom and told my mom that I was really cute. Like,
Holy shit!
like indeed, holy shit.
Mrs. Garcia. Hi, hi.
That was in like elementary school.
What?
Yeah.
She was older than you? Oh, wow.
She was a year older than me, but like in the same grade. I think she had been
Oh
held,
my
held
goodness.
back.
That is nuts, dude. What was she? what could she possibly
I-
said to your mom?
I don't. She just said that I was really
I think
cute.
he's
Or
cute.
something. I don't know. What that,
Dreamboat.
I don't know. We're going back to like second grade now. It's hard
Wow.
to pull that one back, but I remember that happening.
Jeez.
He's such a heartthrob.
Oh my
Always
god.
Heart is
have been.
beating 1,000 miles an
What if she
hour.
was like a straight like OG with it? She was like, I love him.
I would have ride him
I
like a
knew.
horse.
I need him.
I need him now, girl. Oh man, that's funny. See, that's young. I don't know about that young. Definitely not. Kavarga, you didn't have any relationships when you were younger?
not really.
Not really?
And like all mine lasted like a week or two.
A little
Then they
weak.
like move out of
Hey,
town.
we all got those, huh?
They move out of
They all
town.
move out of town.
Or they go
Out of town, okay. I don't have ones like
go
that.
to jail or
You
they
heard?
like leave school, like move school.
Oh man.
That's the kind of nonsense I'd be running into, like that stoner chicks, man.
Stoner chicks?
Stoner,
Stoner
like the
chicks.
bad girls love me, man. That's when I should have known I had powers. Girls who I had
He's
no
powder.
business talking to were like interested. I'm like, okay, why? What's going on over here? I'm over like being like a nobody.
I'm a loner, baby.
I'm
You
a
know,
loner,
I'm like
baby.
one of those kids who sit in the back room and just doodle.
That
Not
was
talking
me.
to
Yeah,
people.
I did that too. I did that too.
I think everybody's got a class where they do that, right?
No,
Yeah,
mine was
there
like
was
every
one.
class. I didn't talk. I've been in very few.
Very
In
few
history
things
class?
in-
Yeah, I loved history. I could pay attention to that.
Yeah, me too. I hated math. I mean, I hated math. It was just so boring.
Math and I have a horrible relationship.
It's so.
I hated like every math teacher I ever had, except for like one or two.
Yeah.
We used to treat
But I was
our
good
math
at math.
teachers
E
like
equals
crap.
MC squared.
Oh man, Einstein over here.
H2O, water.
But that was.
Nice.
I remember.
Oh.
Let me see. What else? Then? And in high school, I didn't really have that many. I didn't have girlfriends in high school. I just got with like girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I
I
only had like one or two.
my high school, like my freshman year, I got with this one girl, and we were like always on again, off again until like my junior year. I lost my virginity to a different girl.
Okay.
Like the summer right before, and her and I had just broken up like a week or two beforehand, and so she was always kind of like heard about that, and after that we never really like dated. We like talked like once or twice. She was a good friend for a little while too. Like we could talk, but nothing. But I mean that was me. And then senior year, I got pretty tied down to a girl too. But
See,
there
now-
was always plenty of girls in between. My I would have to call my dad and to talk to him because he lives out of state. And I'd talk to him, tell him about what's going on in my life. And then when I'd like go visit my family in California, stepmom, all my aunts and uncles were like, so what's up, Mr. Casanova? I'm like, Casanova, what? They're like, well, you're always talking about a new girl every time you talk to your dad, aren't you? I was like, am I?
You were
Like,
out there. You were.
Am I? Like-
You were Mick Jagger, the young Mick Jagger. Just
I have moves like Jagger. I got better moves than Jagger.
Mick Jagger had just recently had a kid. He's like
Yeah, he did.
70 something,
Like
dude.
70.
Really?
Yeah, with like a.
What that mouth do?
What that mouth do? Oh my God, we never get to talk about that.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. So
Look what the cat did.
so I never, well, I'm kind of lame with this whole like new generation and their lingo, and I never knew what that mouth do meant. And when I asked, I had asked one of the girls that work over there, like, what does that even mean? And then she told me that. I couldn't believe that that's what these fucking kids are telling each other.
I know, these kids
Like,
are insane.
what that mouth do, girl?
Yeah,
Girl,
man.
what that mouth do?
Hey, some people need to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, we become a,
Like, how do they
it's
let
like
themselves say that?
sexualized generation.
Right, like, girl, what that mouth do?
Yeah, if anything, you should wash your hands before you touch your wiener.
Oh.
And then it's like, I couldn't stop saying it like for the rest of the night. Jared even knows. I couldn't stop saying it.
Yeah, no, dude. I think I took you home that night. Here, what that mouth do? What that mouth do?
Yeah, I just
the whole way.
Because it's just funny knowing that that's what they were saying. That's almost like, no homo. No homo.
No homo.
No homo. Hey, bro, your eyes are looking fucking beautiful right now. No homo. No homo.
Oh man, there's a
Your balls are bulging. No homo.
a YouTuber.
Oh, come on,
He's
man.
pretty big. Timothy DeLaGhetto. He did a whole skit on like how no homo is gayer than
Than being homo?
Yeah, so he.
Of course they are.
So him and his friend just start going full homo, full homo,
Full homo, bro.
Like, hey man, your dick bulging out, full homo. Like, just like,
We're
Like,
all
thanks,
big gay
brother.
friends here.
thanks man,
Thanks, dude.
thanks dude. I'm
Been,
glad somebody's taking notice.
Right, I've been doing the butterfly press.
We're all big gay friends here.
Been doing dick push-ups,
Been,
my goodness.
cock ups.
cock
Hi,
ups.
fellas. It's so super to see you.
Oh man.
Oh my
Isn't
goodness,
this
yeah.
precious?
But knowing that that's what that meant, I couldn't stop dying.
And that's relationships these days.
Yeah, like,
Guys
I
going
can-
up to girls
I
like,
can-
hey, what that mouth do?
I would never in my life. tell
What
my
that mouth
girl-
do?
What
And
that
then a
mouth
girl
do.
being swooned by it too is incredible.
Yeah, and then
Like,
they're
oh,
like,
he wants to know what my mouth does.
He's,
I'll
my
let
mouth
him
is
know
super
right
French
now.
fries.
You know?
Ridiculous.
And the funny, it's like they allow it. They allow it. They
Yeah,
allow
no.
it to be treated like that. It's just the young generation.
Well, I mean, some do, some
It's
don't.
ridiculous. I
There
don't know.
are plenty of girls
Well,
out there that
it-
have self-respect for themselves.
They got no respect.
like to
That's
think.
the problem. They got no respect for the people older than them too. It's part of the problem in the high schools nowadays. What some of the teachers are saying.
Yeah,
I've
no, yeah.
been out of high school. I don't ever look back at it anymore.
Good, you don't want
No,
to
but
know
the older ones are even crazy as well.
Yeah.
Like the ladies in the clubs, they're fucking nuts as well.
Man, I'm looking to bag me like a girl like 10, 20 years older than me. I love.
20 years, God.
Well,
That should
that's
be-
How do you feel about like, that's another relationship
we-
issue?
we
How do you
talk
feel
about
about that? How do you? How
well,
you-
here's what I'm
I don't-
running into. Like, I like the older women are a lot better than the younger ones. Like, as far as like.
But would you date somebody that? Okay, you're 33. Would you date somebody that was 53 or 63? Who would you? Who you down? Who you date?
No, unless they look like a supermodel. Unless they look like Melania Trump or somebody like
So
that.
would you date- so what's your-
Gisele
what-
Bundchen.
What
trying
year
to
is
think
your
of
cutoff
supermodel
line?
names.
What's your cutoff line? Like?
I don't have a cutoff line.
So if she was 53 and looking hot, you would date her?
I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Age is just a number. You see me?
I'm trying to think of some more Super Bowl. Cindy Crawford.
Cindy
I'm
Crawford.
throwing out some names. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, come on now.
Blake
Cindy
Webb.
Crawford ain't gonna be coming by anytime soon. Let's just be realistic. Like if there
No,
was a hot,
but
would you-
they're out there.
Cause you said you want to date. a
Well, okay,
hotter
so
old
I've
lady.
I've ran into quite a few older ladies at work, right?
Okay.
They're all and like I can tell like they're probably at least 20 years older than me.
And they're like, I wanna
you know, I'm
give it to
24,
this
so
young
they're
buck.
at least 20 years older than me. You see me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how are you so beautiful at that age? Like, what did you do? And oh man, there's one girl, or one lady, I should say. She's not a girl.
One woman.
She's
A
one
woman.
grown woman
A woman.
That,
you never know with Jared.
that came into the old location I used to work at. She dead ass remembers me every time she sees me because she knows I make sure to take care of her.
You take care of her, right?
I take care of
She
her right.
remembers
You polished that off?
Oh, I polished it right off. Oh man,
You
who's the
wax
sexual
it- you
deviant
wa-
this episode?
Right? You wax on and wax off?
Wax on, wax off. 3-step.
You make those headlights shine.
Oh my god. I got my
know.
car washed today and I got my headlight shined up actually.
Nice. Hey. We need a fucking car wash. If you think about it. I need to tell my girl, we need to get a car wash. Because I always tell her that, but fuck, we live so far away. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
I
So
don't
you're
wanna go.
a hassle.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that.
gotta
Fuck it.
drive all
When
the
it
way.
rains, it
When it
rains.
rains, it rains.
You know, fuck it.
I mean,
That dirty water.
But okay, so let's
the water's dirtier than most of the
let's
rappers.
talk about what happened to Kavarga and why he felt like he got betrayed. This is gonna, you know.
Oh, here's what happened, right? She's like, she started texting me. And I looked on her Facebook page, right? I thought she was with the fiance or something, but it turns out she wasn't, right?
Catfish.
It said single. Well, I know her from someplace. I'm not gonna get into where.
Okay.
So let's say we kissed once in.
But you guys text.
Well,
You
yeah,
guys
all
text
day.
for like
We
a
kissed,
whole
like,
day.
2 or 3 times.
And what was she saying to you in the text?
Oh, like all kinds of flirty stuff. She initiated it too. She made the move on
You
me.
can say what she was saying, just don't say the name or
No,
anything.
no, I'm just gonna end it. This story's gonna be too long if I like go into detail.
So she was leading
Flirty
you on.
stuff. Yeah.
She was leading you on and,
And then-
telling you all this.
And
She
then-
wanted her some Kavarga.
Yeah, then the next morning she broke it off.
Oh.
Oh man,
Man,
dude,
I
cool
feel
about
Right,
that.
right before I started work, too, so I was messed up the whole day at work.
It,
Like,
it messed with his money. That's
yeah,
what's messed
it
up.
started
Damn.
literally right before the like I teach school, right before the whistle went off to go in from recess and get the kids. That's when I found out, like maybe 5 minutes before that. I'm like,
She's like, don't ever talk to me again.
Man, girls be
Basically.
girls be teasing
Ooh,
dudes
girls are worse than
just
the
to
guys.
tease them, and they know they can.
That's messed up. And then, you know, they they made out and did that thing. So he's feeling like he's about to, you know, seal the deal.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
that's
the
what was
next
gonna happen that day. I mean,
I'm trying to seal the deal with them baddie
But
that I
then,
made out with on
bam,
Thursday.
lowered the boom. It's over now. I've already moved on.
Well, there you go.
Hey, it's not
That's
my
all
fault
that
she's an idiot. Don't know I'm birthday in front of her.
Yeah, I
Come on,
mean,
man.
She doesn't realize she got a good man in front of her.
a good man, a good
Exactly.
guy. Kavarga's a good guy.
He is.
He's very rambunctious, to say the least.
And
to
eccentric.
say the least.
Eccentric, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the ladies out there
I'm-
listening, Kavarga is definitely a catch. Definitely a good guy.
I'll say this much. I'm like one of those guys you can go out with and have a fun time with out at the clubs and the bars and all that. Have fun
And
with.
he ain't gonna try to
and then
date
bring
rape
home
you.
the- Yeah, exactly.
No
Oh, that's
roofies.
another thing.
No roofling.
That's
No
another
roofing.
thing. Like we're
No
friends-
eye drops.
Like there's like something planned out for like next month, and one of my friends didn't go because she didn't want to be around me and some other dude that we're friends with.
Because you might go all bend her on
Is
her.
she an idiot, man? One of our other friends puts his hands all over her all the time, and she don't say nothing. Come on, man. We know
Come
what's
on,
really
now.
we know what's really up. You're not going because your friend's not going. Be realistic here, okay? Tangent over.
She doesn't want
I had
it
to
to
get my
be-
20-second tangent in about that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
good.
charged
Hey,
them
that's
over
how
that.
he feels. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, he's getting there, but it's like
It's like
getting
a,
shot down.
It's like I had a girlfriend for a day, and it's
a
exactly what I
girlfriend
was
for a
missing.
day.
It was
Girlfriend
exactly
for a
what I
day.
was missing.
Joe Dirt.
Joe
God.
Dirt.
Man, just find a
Damn.
new girlfriend for a day every day. That solves that solves the problem, right? There's a solution.
And then he met somebody on Tinder as well, right? Didn't you
Yeah.
know what you said?
See, I don't fuck with Tinder.
That's why I
nah.
told him, oh man, that's bad, man. That's
Nah,
bad.
Man. Like I'm younger. Like all of my generation doing that. Like on Tinder all day, every day. I see like so many of my friends swiping left, swiping right, whatever the fuck.
What does that even
And I-
mean, dude?
and don't get
Swipe
me wrong,
left
I
and swipe
tried
right.
Tinder.
I'm so fucking antiquated. I don't give a hell
Man, you're
about
worse
Oh
than
my
I
god,
am,
you
dude.
telling me that you can't put the two and two together?
I know,
if
but
you-
why would I even waste my time to do all that?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's
I haven't run into anybody on there except for this one. This other one I would talk to like a few months ago. Other than that, it's like bots.
Oh yeah, there's
prostitutes,
bots all over there.
Getting
There's,
like no interest at all.
Oh,
Nah.
man.
Because see, you know why? Because women go by that picture. See, these are what they want. Okay, they want options.
They do.
They want a bunch of options. They don't want one option. They want. That's
They're
why they're
out there-
revolving doors. They want to have a whole bunch of different guys. They're
They're
gonna
out
play
there.
each one of them, and then like. They want all these punks to be after them just so they get all this attention because they're attention whores, selfie sticks, narcissism, vanity, all that. And then all the guys want is sex. So basically, we've created a.
But they want it
culture-
too. You know, they want it too.
It's out there,
But
right?
yeah, they're revolving doors, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call them bicycles anymore. No, it's more
Right.
active now. It's a revolving door because not everybody rides bicycles.
And we,
So, yeah.
and we live in that city too. That's so grimy too.
Yeah.
I hate that we always have to refer to that. Like we live in
But-
Vegas,
but
and,
here-
Like we live in Sin City.
But I-
and the girls are just ready to just do whatever.
Most-
I
most
just feel
of
like
them.
that's bad. Once you get a good one, you keep that one.
Exactly.
if you
know?
can.
If you can, if you manage to keep, you keep
The
her.
good ones in Vegas are
Yeah,
harder
Don't
to
be
keep.
being
That's
an
harder to
idiot.
find.
You know, don't be an idiot and go out there and cheat on her because all those temptations out there. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm
It's
try-
hard though. It's hard out there.
Yeah, but here's what I'm running into. Like it keeps being the same thing over and over. They like get interested, then they like move on to somebody else, move on to somebody else. Then they start come back to you about a month later.
Once
At that
once
point,
they
like,
once they get done like
with their
feeling
other
like
15
crap, you know, and
options.
treated like crap. Like how you said.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna. I don't want to get into it. Like I don't.
I do
Will-
like this new one I've been talking to though.
Will, Bill, Billy, Willie, whatever we call him, Sir William. He
Sir William
he heard
McMahon.
he heard a little tangent I went on last night about a girl that I used to see, but we're not gonna go into it. No.
But she
I-
allowed
I-
herself. She just allowed herself to be disrespected. That's.
So
I'm-
disrespectful.
I don't even want to think about it anymore.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Off-
But that's
Off that
that's
one
the
onto a new one. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Right, that's a generation
Exactly.
like nowadays. It's a
The gen-
generational thing.
It's called
weird.
Generation Stupid. That's my nickname for it.
Oh,
and I'm a part of it.
I'm getting
a
shots
part
fired
of it.
at me now.
No, not you. We're not
I'm
talking
just
about you. We're
fucking-
talking
I'm
about
talking about the
the
majority, man.
Nah.
The intelligence level and common sense levels are drastically decreasing by the year. It's scary.
But if we lived in
It's like the
in
medieval
Portland,
times, man.
Oregon, would we? Yeah, it would still be the same. Probably like,
Yeah.
but a lot more junkies there, I think, right?
Of course, because
A lot more homeless
A lot more homeless people.
I think there's a
No
Even
wonder
the
they had
homeless
riots.
people are
No
getting
wonder-
it
no-
in Kavarga can't.
No wonder they're burning the town to the ground.
Kavarga can't even
But
get
yeah, I'll
it in.
say-
Homeless people are banging it left and right.
all over
But I'll say-
Portland.
I'll
You
say-
see on
I'll-
every street
I'll
corner.
say this much. I do like this new one I've been talking to though. This is.
I know, right now
Kavarga
he's like
one.
texting somebody. He's
Yeah.
like on his phone and doing everything. And
Yeah, like I said, I like
I'm-
this new one. She's pretty.
he showed
cool.
me a little picture. I'm not gonna disclose that
Yeah, it
information,
is.
but it was a little freaky.
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
she's getting like purple hair.
Yeah, so
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Hey,
She
I
a
did
wild
get
child.
I get a
clearly.
second opinion about
She's
that. We approve of it.
she is definitely
She's cool.
Kavarga approved over here.
Kavarga
Kavarga
approved.
approved.
Yeah.
Kavarga approved.
I like it, man.
The
it's
Kavarga
funny,
seal
actually.
of approval.
What I'm sick of is like women making moves on me and then like backing off, and I'm like, okay, let's take it. Let's see how the relationship thing goes.
Oh man.
Yeah, but yeah,
Poor
Kavarga approved.
Kavarga, man. We
Yeah.
gotta get you in there. We have to, man.
We're
you have
gonna.
to. you
I'm
should.
done.
We
I'm
are
done with dealing with
gonna.
I'm done dealing with the revolving doors. Just give me a lady and I'm good.
Yeah, I just can't think like, damn, dude, a girl for a day.
A girl for a
Yeah,
day.
that was.
I
But
had-
it felt
okay.
like I'm like, wow, this is what being in a relationship feels like. Man,
You're like,
what
this
a-
is awesome. I like that.
This is what I've been missing.
Oh man.
I had a girl
Nah.
like that, but not for a day though. But she did me dirty, and she affected my family though at the same
Oh,
thing. Yeah, cause she
well, that's
like
not
she manipulated like I don't know if it was a manipulation, but my my family
Yeah.
definitely bought into her and all that stuff. And my little nephew at the time, his parents were going through a lot of stuff, so he kind of like brought her in as like that interment,
Yeah.
that mom type thing, and then she was just dirty, dude. I don't know. She did me dirty at the end. She
Yeah.
did me dirty,
She
yeah.
was dirty.
Yeah, and
Multiple choice on that one.
I kind of figured it out, I kind of figured out like, why do you keep talking about this one guy,
Uh huh.
And then sure enough, she fucking like left me for that dude. But I had got mad at her, dude, and I kept fucking like I couldn't get over it for like 3 months, 4 months. I was like late night fucking going, Donald Trump on her ass, like you bitch, being all vulgar and just being
Hey man,
an
listen, you
imbecile.
had your feelings hurt. When you have your feelings hurt, you want to express them. And
But
that-
I was like, no, you blah blah blah, you lied to
no,
my
and
family.
that-
I don't care if you lied to me,
Yeah.
but you tricked my moms and then my my little
Bitches.
nephews. You affected my family, and that hurts me more than you would just do if you just like told me straight up that you did that. You left them out of there.
I broke up with a girl, and last year she texted me. She was like, "Hey, what's your address? I want to send your family like flowers and stuff for Christmas." And I was like, "No,
Leave my family alone.
Like, please leave my family alone."
The
I'm
clinger.
glad
Yeah,
that
stage
the
5 clinger.
Stage 5 clinger. That's what we'll call her.
I've dealt with that
No,
before.
please leave my family alone because they are my family. I need you out of my life.
Yeah, and that, that's emotional attachment, and I don't want that shit's too much. Like I don't like it, and going back to like when I was younger, I remember like when I was in high school, maybe junior year, I had a girl, and I had bought her something for Valentine's Day, and this is why from like that point. From that point forward, I didn't really buy girls stuff because I had bought her like an expensive ass shirt, and then she didn't even like it. She was like, I didn't even like it, and I never. From that day on, I was like, I'm never buying a girl anything ever again. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Especially.
What about?
It could be difficult.
I mean, what about now?
No, it's not a girl, dude. That's my girl. That's
Okay,
my wife.
exactly. That's
you know?
what,
Yeah,
I just
I
want
buy
to
her
make, I just want to
whatever.
get clarification.
I buy her that. I'm just saying, like, from until I met, her, the one, fucking, I didn't buy. You weren't catching me buying girl stuff, dude. I wasn't buying them stuff. They were buying me shit.
I've had that
Yeah,
happen.
they're buying me drinks. They're doing that for me.
I've definitely had.
I'm not doing that, man.
Dude, I got like, I'm going to the bar sometimes. I'm like so awesome. I got people buying me drinks, like dudes and stuff. They're like, man, this dude's awesome. We need to hang out with this guy. Just get him some drinks.
Because Varga's fucking nuts, dude.
Dude, he is. But that's.
I'm nuts in a
love
good
that.
way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That's why
my-
I said people love it.
People love his energy. He's great. He's like,
I'm like ADHD.
ADHD, just
he's
all
like,
over the place.
oh man,
Bouncing off the walls.
Like,
drinking like a maniac out there.
oh, of course.
Oh man.
Oh,
Man, you should
cheers
see
to
me
that,
last night UFC fight, man. I just kept ordering beers. And I'm standing around, walking around like there's like a bunch of Cro-Magnon men walking around.
Like I
with
said,
their big
knuckle
hairy
draggers.
knuckles dragging on the ground.
Man, I went to
The Neanderthal.
Look at the fight. He has him in headlock.
I went to the bar on Thursday. Within 5 minutes, I had already ordered 5 shots and like a couple beers.
Man,
I
you
was
just party
like-
with me, dude. You finally fit right in.
Yeah, I bet I would.
And he had an opportunity to, get some play.
Oh man, that girl. Oof, she
Yeah?
running through my head still.
She is?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I was actually gonna see if she wanted to do something tonight, but she has family
Text her,
things to
dude.
do.
Oh, no,
Oh,
text
yeah.
her about tomorrow night, maybe.
I don't know. Tomorrow night's Monday. I gotta get some work done tomorrow.
What about Tuesday?
Tuesday's my off day.
See,
But-
I'm gonna keep going down the schedule
but I
until we
thi-
find an open date.
Well, no, but here's the thing: is Tuesday I was supposed to go out with a different girl.
Oh, God, the play a lot.
Oh,
The
that was
play a lot.
We got the revolving door over here.
I'm not
Right.
a revolving door. I mean, I keep my options open.
Is the
I'm
lube over
young,
there?
virile, sensitive to a woman's needs.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to me what pussy crushing is?
Okay, so pussy crushing is I'm not gonna be Ben right now.
Ben would have been like, yeah,
Oh
I have
my
a
God, Ben
degree in
would've-
that.
He would have
Do
laid
not
in right there.
watch that no-no channel.
You don't watch that when you get home, dude.
Oh man,
I never
no
got
chance.
caught. I never got caught masturbating by my mom's. That's good.
Oh, I got caught once. That
You got
was-
caught
that
by your
was-
parents?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was.
man,
that
that's
was
not good. How do you
horrible.
explain that one?
There's no way to. Like,
My wee wee.
you're caught with your
Oh,
dick in your hand.
no.
You can't do nothing really. You're like,
What now? Where do we go from here?
There's no place to go. Like,
Where do we go from here?
God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's what you do.
oh man. That's exactly what happens in your head when that happens, though.
Here I go.
Oh.
And from that point forward, your parents don't view you ever the same again. They're just
they
always
never
like,
can. They're like, what a fuck.
what
Where
you
did
doing?
we go
What you doing
wrong?
up there? Beating your dick? You have
Yeah.
to beating your dick?
Oh.
Instead of doing
Hey,
your math
now,
homework?
speaking of beatdowns, we need to talk about the NFL
No closed
today.
doors.
So
No
they-
more locked doors.
That's our segue into the NFL section.
Oh, okay.
And hockey too. We can talk about hockey
We
Oh,
don't.
yeah, no.
No, we'll talk about anything major.
before we go off on a Mandingo tangent.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God,
Yeah,
we're
but
not-
It's not a cool thing.
Please,
to-
we not
to be
reference
caught.
my-
I'm like the referee, like over
outstation.
here. I'm throwing the flag in.
I wanna-
5-yard penalty.
No, because I also wanted to say about like, how do you guys feel about if a girl wants to date not only you but another person in the relationship? Remember I was telling you, I think it's
Yeah.
like polyamorous, something
Yeah.
like that.
Polyamorous.
Yeah, like where you're in a relationship, but
I got
you're
freedom like
open to date other people, but you know you.
I'm-
I
you guys
know,
are
I know a
alone.
bunch of people doing
Totally
that.
down.
I can't do
I
that.
can't do that. I'm not.
I'm
I'm
really-
Time for that.
Nobody
Yeah,
got time
my
for
one
that.
friend, she like every time we go to Revolver, she'd have like a different guy with her, and she was married.
Like I can't
Holy
be kissing
shit.
you and then you're kissing me and then you're kissing him and then I'm trying to kiss you. No, that's not.
Oh no.
I'll see. In my head, I'm picturing it's me, a girl, and then she also has an interest in girls, so I'm winning.
No,
in this
if
scenario.
it's like even.
So if I'm losing this-
Caligula Jr. over here. we got Caligula's not here,
But I clearly said when a girl wants to date you and then you know like some other dude. That's what
I don't
said.
think you said dude.
I did say dude.
Well, I mean,
What a man, what a
regardless,
man, what a man.
regardless, if she's my queen, I'll let her do whatever she wants.
But that's
I can't do that.
I can't do that.
I'm like monogamous.
Listen. If she really know who daddy is, she know. That's all.
Okay.
He'll give me
That's
daddy
probably like
for long, and
that'd probably be like the other man's fear as well. Like you guys are fearing the same thing, you know. So now you guys are gonna be like cavemen.
I fear nothing,
And
Sir
Bruton,
William.
you're gonna be like,
You fear
oh,
nothing.
man, what if he's
Except for
giving it
two
to her
women on
better
the
than
same
me?
day.
What if you're gonna go through a Kavarga moment?
Oh,
Oh man.
damn. It'll happen, yeah.
There's
No avoiding it.
Right,
Fatality.
Fatality of your mortality.
right. Oh my goodness, I don't.
The bomb has been dropped.
I really
like
don't.
Hiroshima,
I couldn't do
Nagasaki
it.
all over
I
again.
couldn't do it. I personally cannot.
I
do
couldn't
that.
either.
You know.
What about if a girl's like into some kinky shit? You think you could do it? Like, I'm talking like you're probably gonna be in some pain though.
What do you mean?
Wait,
Like,
what is this? Like the
Like, what do you-
Inquisition?
Okay, we'll skip this part. This is
Yeah,
where, this is
it's
where I
like-
get really masochistic.
yeah, no,
Oh,
I don't know.
Man,
I
this
don't
guy's
know
over here.
about
He's got
that.
like torture
Is she like
devices.
slapping my toes with like with
Let-
shit?
let-
I
what
don't
is
know.
with
I
you
don't- I
and
don't know,
feet?
dude.
He's got a foot fetish over here.
No, I'm just
And
saying, what
This
does
guy's,
he
you got
mean?
the foot fetish. He's got the
Like,
cat of
like-
nine tails and the torture devices. Dungeon master.
Like
the dungeon master.
You got a
over
ball,
here.
like one of those
bit.
rubber balls in your mouth.
You-
Like,
you
no,
know,
dude.
man, you know who he is?
I'm not
Ball
doing that.
gags?
He's
No,
a-
yeah, there you go.
he's
That's
like-
not happening. No, nothing's going in there. No, we're
Um,
not doing that, bro.
Nobody got time
He's
for
the
that.
Ain't nobody got time ever for that.
He's the taskmaster from Dungeon of Doom.
Oh.
We know the dungeon.
Oh man.
Somebody
little
know
bit.
the.
Bring him to my lair.
In my dream house, there's a dungeon in there. Dead ass, a sex dungeon. I promise you.
Oh man.
Oh,
we'll get there
Lord.
one day though.
FBI, if you ever, there
50
we go.
Almost
Dreadful.
50 shades of gray.
50
but,
shits of gray.
No, 50 shades of gray.
Somebody called me.
That's what he's into.
But
Cleveland, Cleveland Steamers.
You get
no, oh man, you know what that
50
is,
shits of
correct?
gray.
No.
50 shits of gray.
Man, this guy over here, he's got Bruce Willis coming in his store with a sword.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey, here's. I'm sure the girl that this is about wouldn't want me repeating this, but so I was dating a girl, and we've been dating a little while. We wanted to try some new things. We tried a different area, and
The forbidden area.
Yeah, a forbidden area from
The forbidden fruit.
we were
forbidden.
in the backyard, and
We do not speak of that. We do
and-
not speak of that.
We do not speak
when things finished up and I pulled out there was one slight problem that I found after
Dude.
a nugget of shit just boop, right onto my shirt. Through that shirt.
Holy shit.
my
Yeah,
Lord.
literally.
Yeah, that was.
God damn.
And I really liked that shirt. Like I was really upset. I was like, Jared, you let yourself go too far. You got shit on one of your favorite shirts. You got to throw it
It's
out.
a favorite shirt.
I know. It was really
Damn.
nice. It was a nice long sleeve.
not
Made me
good.
look real nice for the ladies. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan right there going down. To see your guy go down like
Yeah.
Not my favorite.
not
I would have.
Finding
I would have
Jesus.
watched it. Fuck it. I would have watched it. Why not?
Couldn't
I would have
do it.
never done that. No, that's not happening ever again. You don't. After that blunder, you don't ever go back.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay.
You don't ever go back.
What the
Alright,
hell
well,
are we
I
supposed
wish you would have
to
been
do?
there to
We're
tell me
like
that before I did
nine
go
inches
back. But
That's a like that. That would be forbidden area forever.
Yeah.
That's
You're not
why you
finding
don't do
Jesus.
those things.
okay, well, as I've already made clear, I did not learn my lesson. We went back a couple times, but that was the.
Oh,
But that first time was the one and only time
You're
that
not
happened to
finding
me.
Jesus.
Oh,
Man.
oh my god. This is okay. So now we're gonna talk about the football in our day
Now
in
let's get
sports.
to the sports.
Yeah, after that one, after the
Right.
turdling,
Alright.
the turdling
Mr.
by
Hank,
Stephen
the Christmas
by
Pooh.
Stephen King.
Oh god, that is a horror story.
You know what it is? It's that movie, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher.
It's Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
Catch.
Oh yeah.
When the aliens come out of their rectums.
Rectum. Yeah, they're like
Oh.
rectum eels or whatever.
Yeah.
That is
Like creatures of the
Who
demonic.
thinks of this shit?
Stephen King.
Crazy shit.
Greatest
Yeah.
author ever.
greatest.
The
author
greatest
ever.
weirdo
The
ever.
greatest horror author, other than
Yeah.
Bram Stoker and Mary Shelley.
I loved. I remember when I was watching The Shining with my son Wolfgang.
Oh yeah.
And he saw the it was the naked lady part when he went in
Oh,
there,
mhm.
and he goes, "I know that girl," and I was like, "What? You're only freaking 4." He's like, "Yeah, I know her. I like her."
Oh really?
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right."
Oh,
And then there was another time when we were in Walmart. I was taking him to get some stuff, and
People in
I had
Walmart.
bought him at a remote control car. And then he looked at a magazine of like Sports Illustrated, like the swimsuit edition.
Oh, yeah.
And he was all like, he pulls me down. He's like, I like her. and then I was like, hey, there's people here. So I was
There's
like,
people
hey,
here.
you don't, And then I was like, but after we left, I
Yeah,
was like,
after you left
the
Walmart,
kid,
you're like, yeah,
"Dad,
buddy."
the little homie,
Like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
That's my Wolfgang.
Hey, you want me to go over the NFL scores from
Yes.
today?
Yeah, let's
All
do it.
right. Well, first I'll start off with the game that's going on right now. Seahawks 12, Patriots 7.
Ooh.
Second quarter, 10 minutes left. Ravens beat the Browns 28-7. Chiefs came back from 17-0 to beat the Panthers 20-17.
Ooh, Panthers suck.
Texans beat the Jaguars 24-21 after Blake Bortles threw some more interceptions.
Some
as
more
usual.
interceptions. He needs to get it together.
Broncos won 25-23
On the-
over the Saints.
On the last minute,
Last minute they blocked the
they
extra
blocked
point
it.
and ran
They
it back
blocked
for touchdown.
the extra point.
For 2
and
points.
ran it back for a 2-point conversion and won.
And then the
Oh, wow.
25-23.
Yep. And
The
Ra-
Saints. God,
the
damn, what's that bad
Rams
shit.
won 9-6
A
without scoring
defensive
touchdown
struggle.
again.
A defensive struggle.
The Rams are winning without even scoring touchdowns.
How are they even?
They're the best.
And the
worst team.
Browns are
They're the
fucking
best worst
losing, and they're
Eagles?
scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. Best
God.
big upset of the day: Eagles 24, Falcons 15. With
Was that
fly,
was
Eagles
that
fly,
was that
baby.
in Atlanta? Was it in Atlanta?
Nope, it was in Philadelphia.
See, then I don't see it as an upset. I expect them to win.
I'll say this
After
much.
luse 3 straight,
Yeah, that's
they
why I
needed
said it's
that.
an upset.
They needed that. They needed
And
that.
plus here's what the other reason why I said it upset. Number 1 offense in NFL.
Yeah, no,
They
Julio
held the
Jones had a
15
great
points.
fucking game.
He still had 106, 100.
He had 100 and some yards.
Yeah.
No touchdown thing. I don't know if he had a touchdown. I
Next
don't
game,
think so.
Buccaneers 36, Bears
God,
10.
the
The Bears
Bears.
are horrendous.
The Bears.
Second worst team
And
in
they
the
just
NFL.
won the World Series, and the football team fucking sucked.
Yeah, no,
Cutler's horrible.
It's basically in the,
It's okay, they
Chicago and Cleveland are the same way in football as they are in the other sports. The other sports are good, and their football team sucks.
They just suck. I mean, Cutler is probably the worst starting quarterback there is in the NFL right now.
Yeah, he is.
There's no way.
Except for
I
that
would
guy in the
ever
Rams.
accept
The
him.
Rams guy is what's his face?
Wait, I don't even know. That's
Case
why.
Keenum. Case Keenum is the only one that's.
Who's that? I don't even know who.
You
that
don't
is.
want to know. Next score.
I thought he was a kicker.
Here's another one. Packers fans, you might want to hold your ears
Oh
right
my
now
God, Packer
in
fans.
horror and pain because the Packers lost to the Tennessee
what was the
Titans, who are
score?
going to be
Let
a
'em know.
playoff team in my prediction, 47-25.
Aaron Rodgers is so overrated. I'm gonna say that now. He's overrated. I
Maybe
hate
he's having a bad
how
year.
Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to him.
He's a bad
He always be
man.
like, he's a bad man. He's not a bad man, dude. He was
He-
like
he
five
is a- he is a-
years ago.
he is
Not
a-
no more.
Yeah, he's bad, all right. He's a bad quarterback.
I don't know.
And
this
then
year.
and the thing that no, they give him this excuse where it's like he doesn't have enough weapons around him. He has Jordy Nelson, dude. Okay,
And
that's
Eddie
a
Lacy.
way better weapons
But
than Mariota had,
Yeah.
and he fucking threw 4 touchdowns.
And I'll
Mariota
say
threw 4
this
touchdowns
much:
today.
their defense is worse than the offense.
Yeah, their
They got
defense
one of
is
the worst
horrible.
defenses in the NFL.
Their defense is really
And
horrible.
then next score 26, Redskins 26, Vikings 20.
And then they were like, I remember
Another
when they were the best team in the league when they were undefeated. Now
Yeah,
Vikings
now
lost
they've 4 in a
4
row.
straight.
And then here's another.
They
one.
have no running game. They have no.
Is AP
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, he's been out for
Yep.
a while. He had
And
a knee injury.
And then of course they have Sam overrated Bradford
Mr.
Yes.
Glass.
playing
nothing
horrible,
right.
just like I predicted he would.
Mr. Glass.
And
He
then
really can't
we
do
got Dolphins 31, Chargers 24, and to preface that score, Phillip Rivers threw 3 interceptions, not just throughout the whole game, in the fourth quarter, and that's why they lost.
Chargers is so bad.
And then,
I think that too, dude. They're another
Yeah.
overrated team.
then
Philip Rivers as well.
Cardinals beat the 49ers 23-20. The 49ers
Wow, 49ers.
lost 6 straight.
But Kaepernick he's actually doing work out there though. He's not really doing too much. He's not winning games.
He's
but
overrated.
But he's fucking actually putting up numbers.
Listen,
but not
from
winning
somebody-
numbers.
He's working on his
I
afro before
watched
the game.
Kaepernick live in college. The game he plays is different than like the NFL game, and there's no real like
No
way to
need
bring it
for
to
that.
the NFL.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Just
this-
like, and then he has Chip Kelly too as his coach, who's like a great coach in college,
Mhm.
but in the NFL, it's not
but
gonna.
Kaepernick
not
can
that
ball
good
out,
right now.
man.
Yeah, he can.
And then the last score, Dallas 35, Steelers 30. Dallas is for real. Prescott and Elliott, do not put Romo back in. Jerry Jones, Jason
That'd be the
whatever,
dumbest
do not
move
put
he
Romo
ever
back in.
makes in for his
Trade
own
him to the
organization.
Browns. Trade him to the
Browns.
Trade
Trade
him
him
to
to
the
the
49ers.
Browns. Brian, if you
Trade
listen
him to
out
the
there,
Bears.
this is what we're
Trade
saying,
him to
kid.
somebody. Trade him to the Rams even. Oh, or the Jets. Don't trade him to the Jets. Those are 4 teams that need quarterbacks.
The
Who
Jets,
else?
the Dolphins.
I'm looking at the, oh no. Tannehill is good. He just had no help. Let me see.
He has a good. He's
Vi-
probably got one of the best running backs in the league right now. That dude, Jay Adai. Jay Adai.
That's all he's got. That's it.
Joseph Adai.
But their defense is pretty good too. Didn't
Oh,
they
they're
win?
overrated. And
Didn't
then,
didn't the Dolphins win?
Yeah, they beat the
they beat the Chargers.
See, that's what I'm saying. Who else?
I'm
The
trying to think
Lions
of some
won.
other-
The Lions won.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Lion. This is from last week.
Oh.
I'm trying to see what teams I missed that might need quarterbacks. Look at the rankings. I'm gonna name some teams that need a quarterback.
Definitely the fucking the Cleveland Browns.
Browns, yeah.
God, that being a fan of that organization is like
That's gotta be rough.
God rough. All those years
yeah.
of just losing.
I'm still looking. There's only those 4 teams right now. Yeah,
And
just
it's
those
all the
4
bad
teams.
ones too.
Rams, 49ers, Browns, Bears.
Romo would probably go there and get hurt the second game like he always does.
Yeah, but it'd be better than what they got now. And Jets.
And
There's
you know
5
what?
teams.
You know
Jets,
what's
too.
so funny too is that I bet you a lot of the Cowboy fans, when Romo got hurt, they're like, "Here we go again, another
they
year
did.
of mediocrity,
Yeah. And
another
then
8-8, another 7-9, just totally sucking like we always do." This is coming off of like I'm a Steelers fan, so we got our asses beat today by them. So,
Not
but
by
you know,
much.
but we're always relevant though. We've been always relevant since the last what? They barely even won the Super Bowl 25 almost something years ago.
Almost 25 years ago.
Something like that. 20 or 20 something. I don't know. My friend Brian, if he's out there listening, he definitely would know. But yeah, I mean, I gave him his props and I told him, their team is definitely good.
Yeah, Brian Sanders, text him how many years it's been, please. before the
Since you guys
Cowboys
been relevant.
bandwagon gets even more growing. Like all the Panthers fans are becoming Cowboys fans from last year.
Oh, my God,
yeah.
I went there. Oh yeah. And wait, these are the same people who were Seahawks fans 2 years ago.
Oh my God! And then
And
the
they went to
Niner
the
fans.
Panthers.
Then the Niner
Oh,
fans.
yeah.
Remember when the Niners fans
yeah,
made
the
a resurgence?
That's why I went with the Eagles. You know what? Ain't nobody joining that bandwagon.
Because it's kind of like it's another Cowboys like franchise. Like they always seem like every year we're gonna do it, and then game 2
Man,
it's
that's
like
every
game over, the
fucking
season's over.
football
Carson
team because
wins.
you play 16 games. They all think that this
that-
is gonna
in
be
hockey-
our 16 weeks of greatness, but
In hockey, it's totally different though because
Yeah.
you guys have so many games, so you guys
play 82
so
games in
many,
a season.
That's what I'm saying. So many games, it's not every game is not as meaningful throughout an 82 game season
Exactly.
until it's
Yeah, I know,
playoff.
but-
Until it's playoff.
I mean,
and
look
it's
at how many
every-
years-
Yeah, but and then
For
in
Dallas,
playoffs
I'm
they
looking at
play best of 7 or best of 7.
Yeah, that's why I like playoff hockey. Playoff hockey's awesome. You know, I
Playoff
watch
hockey,
it.
playoff basketball is wonderful. Like,
Oh yeah, playoff basketball is great.
Oh
It's
man!
ultimate.
Speaking of playoff basketball, I think
Lakers
the Lakers
won again?
Yeah,
Lakers
Lakers.
Indy like 8th or 7th seed. I really think they can do it.
That's
man.
what I said.
I think they're looking like they can, dude.
Right? Just like
They're looking like they
just
can.
to
Clarkson
surprise-
had like what, like 23 points
Yep.
or 32
Dude, the other
points,
night
something
the,
like
the bench scored more points than the starters. Like
Yep.
outscored them by like 20 points.
that. Does
30
is
points almost.
Mozgov still on that team?
Yeah,
Mozgov.
Mozgov started tonight.
Mothballs.
wow.
Mothballs is what I call them.
Mozgov.
I think they're playing Timberwolves right now. Or something.
You know who's?
I
I thought the Timberwolves would be like an 8th seed because they
Yeah,
they,
the
they got a
Timberwolves
nice
are good.
core.
They got-
they
they
got a
got-
nice core. Cat.
It's funny. My one of my good friends, his best friend played college ball in Providence, so
Yeah, it's
he
playing
knows
right now.
Chris Dunn, who was drafted, I think 5th this past season to the Timberwolves. So he's been saying like, watch out for them. They got a good squad too. Wiggins is there. Fucking
Wiggins.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
cat.
Carl Anthony Towns
Towns
is
is
bad
good.
boy.
He's
Zach
bad.
Levine.
Zach Levine's good.
I love Zach Levine.
They got a good dunker.
The best dunker in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Everybody loves it. Good.
But it's gonna, yeah. But I mean, see that not every game is that meaningful. Like in those sports, because you only have, we only have 16
I gotta-
in NFL.
Yeah, I
so
know, but I
every-
feel like it gives you more time to like actually, build team chemistry because like typically most teams come in at least with a couple new people, and then, what happens on like years where like you have like players that like you get like 5 players that retire, and then like you lose 5 players to free agency, like, and then like you
you
get
have to rebuild again.
Yeah, you have to rebuild again. Like you can do that in a season in basketball, baseball, and hockey, but in football you really can't. Like, and then you play your 16 games. If you make the playoffs, you play
Oof.
up to 3 more, and then that's it. So you
Yeah.
don't even play 20 games.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah,
let
but
me-
they're physically draining.
Yeah, let me interject.
You think hockey's not?
I wouldn't
It
say
is.
that.
Yeah, let me interject real quick. I got a final score on that Lakers game. 125, Minnesota 125, Lakers 99.
Oh man.
But at least they almost scored 100. They almost scored 100.
hey,
Lakers.
I'm still saying, don't sleep on them.
No, we're not.
Their
I'm not saying
record
that.
is 6-5 right now.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's one
way
game.
better than what everybody thought they would be. By
Yeah.
now. Everybody probably would have thought they'd be 0-11.
One in
They-
fucking.
They're only
whatever the
half
rest.
game
10.
behind the Thunder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So,
definitely
yeah.
would have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Phoenix is at 1 point behind the Warriors right now too.
Ooh.
Oh really?
My Suns,
Your sons.
who have been horrible for years because their management sucks.
They had a couple
Bunch
good.
of losers.
They had some
They're
good chances
losers.
when they had Nash and Mike D'Antoni. And,
Oh.
like that, but that was their best
that was
years.
that was our
That
best
was the
years.
glory year, 'cause,
I'm
those
gonna take
were
that
the
back.
glory
We made
Yeah,
the finals
Nash-
with Charles Barkley,
Oh.
That's
Dan
when
Marley,
back-to-back MVPs, bro.
Kevin
Yeah.
Johnson, Oliver Miller. I mean, we had all these
Squad.
guys.
You had Dan Marley.
Dan Marley, yeah,
Dan Marley,
Thunder
the
Dan.
shooter. Dan Marley, the shooter.
The shoot.
Thunder Dan, baby.
Thunder Dan. Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
when he traded Jeff Hornacek to the Sixers.
Oh
Man, that was a name I hadn't heard in forever.
Yeah, I was wearing a Jeff Hornacek shirt.
Oh, and now he's the coach of the New York Knicks, Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, no wonder they suck. This dude's not that good of a coach, man. Trust me.
Credit to Luke Walton
I mean,
for
this
what
dude-
he's doing
this
in
dude-
LA.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll
credit
say
to them.
this much.
I bet you Phil Jackson's probably regretting not taking Luke
exactly.
Walton because he was a Laker. He
Yeah.
won fucking 2
Yeah.
chips with him.
Yeah, and I'll say this much about the
3.
Hornacek thing. This dude is so stupid, right? Him and
Fucking
whoever made
stupid.
it.
Get your shit together.
Hey,
This
but
guy's
like-
dumb.
This
that-
greaseball.
Like when they had 3 point guards. They had a 3-point guard system. They had Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Knight, and Isaiah Thomas. This dude trades the best one, Isaiah Thomas, to the Celtics,
yeah.
and they make the playoffs when they were a horrible team before they traded that trade. That was the dumbest trade in the NBA in the last 3 years, easily.
Almost no. I think
It's
the worst
right up
trade
near
I've
the
seen
top.
in my lifetime
It's right up near the
is
top.
the Gasol to the Lakers
Yeah,
for Kwame Brown.
Yeah, that's just actually.
God, that how
yeah,
did they
that's
get
the-
away
this
with
is
that highway robbery?
what I'm saying is this is the worst one since that one. That was the original worst.
Do you guys
one. This
remember
one's
when
right
Chris
up there.
Paul almost became a Laker?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
NBA
NBA
vetoed
stopped
it.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, nah.
They're like, no, we cannot have that.
Nah, because if Kobe wins another one, then people will definitely say he's better than Mike.
NBA is rigged. It's a joke. Oh yeah. What about hockey? How's hockey going?
Hockey is wonderful, man. I mean, it's still early in the season. My Kings this week managed to lose all
Did they?
3 of their games. Yeah. Yeah, they played Tuesday against the Canadians, I believe, and lost 4-1. Played Thursday, or no, hold on. They won Tuesday, lost Thursday, and then lost last night. I don't know. They lost today too in a shootout, so that's still 1 point for an overtime loss. But
Losers.
So
They
you
got-
guys get
but
points
they-
for overtime?
Yeah, you
loss?
have-
I
an
didn't know
overtime
that.
loss counts as 1 point. A win counts as 2 points. A loss in regulation counts as nothing.
Well, obviously.
But they managed to lose with like about 6.5 seconds left.
We have a chat on Mixler. Hold
We
on.
got a chat out mix.
Let me check Mixler.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
Hold on. Kavarga's on the case.
yeah. So the Kings.
But I mean, like I said, it's still early in the season.
I'm not logged in on my phone.
Then you got like teams in the East are still doing good. The Canadians, they did get
Let me unplug my
fucked
phone.
up by the Columbus Blue Jackets, 10-0. But I mean, they've been strong since then.
You know who I feel for the most in that sport is Ovechkin, dude.
Alex Ovechkin.
God, how? Jeez.
Why? 'Cause he can score
can't
goals.
win. Because he can't win.
That's because all he can do is score
Get
goals.
on the app.
He doesn't have the skill set that like a Jonathan Taves has, or an Anze Kopitar, a Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand. They're like two-way centers. They play. I mean, granted, Ovechkin's a winger, but like, you know, they play both ends 200 feet of the ice. They play their defense well. They don't put their teammates in bad positions. Ovechkin, he's out there to get the goals. You see me?
That's why he got paid big money.
Yeah,
He
I
got
mean,
paid
don't
back.
get me wrong. Like he does a good job at that. They have Braden Holtby's a great goaltender in Washington. They have pretty solid defense. Justin Williams, former King, Mr. Game 7 as he's known, he scored at least 1 point in every Game 7 he's ever played in, and he himself has never been on a losing team for a Game 7.
Damn, that's really good.
I know, that's why they call him Mr. Game 7.
That's
Justin Williams.
really good.
The 2014 Stanley Cup run, there was.
But it's like. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they first round they go down 3-0 to the Sharks, come back and win, reverse sweep, 4 wins in a row and I think Justin Williams had like 3 points in that Game 7, and then the second round they went to a Game 7, Justin Williams had another point. Third round they went to Game 7, and I think Justin Williams scored like 2 or 3 points. That they have a good core like around Ovechkin, but it needs
I
to.
can't get it to load up the chats.
Well, we can't get the person on chat, but it is what it is.
Text me if you got my number. Text me. Text the Kavarga.
Text to Kavarga. Well, because we're
you
running
wanna
out of
call me?
time.
Somebody call
We're
me.
running out of time.
If you're listening, call
Or
me.
somebody call Kavar.
We are running out of time right now.
Yeah, come on, call me. I'm plugging back in right now.
Because,
don't
well,
know
I
what's
mean,
going
we
on.
still have. I mean, the Mixler only lets us go for a certain amount, of time. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So,
We got like
but
Much love
we
to you,
can. That's what I was
Chatterman.
telling. Well,
3
damn,
minutes.
we're over here talking live on
Yeah.
live on air. What are we
Live on
doing?
live on air. We're
Sorry,
spread-
ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to tell Jared to let us go like maybe like 10 more minutes.
apologize.
I know. No, even if we can't get him on Mixler, we're gonna still try to go like
If you like,
5 to 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
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 And then they'll just have to listen in on like the SoundCloud or whatever,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
iTunes podcast to
Listen
hear
to
the rest of the show.
little bit.
Yeah.
But that gives you like a reason to go back and be like, what did I
Yeah.
miss? What did I miss? You get a little surprise.
Because we do definitely want to get a Kavarga, right? No, because I thought we
haven't
already
even got the
talked about.
club. We haven't even got the club in yet. Let me
No,
do
no.
let me do a quick synopsis real quick.
Yeah, a quick
Alright,
synopsis
let's
of
go.
Club
Halloween
Kavarga.
weekend.
Halloween
I
weekend was
went.
good. We didn't have a show that week.
Yeah. I went to Fremont Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went up for dinner with the sisters as one of my friend groups. Then I met up with the teachers, another friend group, and a bunch of hot women. You guys would like them, the single guys.
I'm
And then I went to
Ooh,
Stoney's.
there he goes.
I
Like
had
Dreadful's
8
ready.
Sex on the Beach shots
Hey, damn.
and 3 beers. Mind you, I already had like 4 beers or whatever at the. I had like a blue nipple or whatever down there. It was great. It was
Blue
great. Whatever
martini?
it was good. No. It was on Fremont
nipple.
Street. That's what they called it. Right? Anyways,
Well, you
they all
had a
got one. They
Smurf bar.
talked me into it. It was awesome. And then, yeah, so I was out till about 3 a.m. I got like basically molested on the dance floor by some lady in demon horns.
Oh my god.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah,
that's like
the-
that's a dream come true for me.
Yeah, then I was at a Halloween party 2 days before that. Then my Michael Jackson outfit was a big hit. I mean, I looked hot. I had a lot of compliments. And then,
Part of the MJ.
then the weekend after that, what did I do last weekend? Oh, I didn't talk about last weekend. Last weekend, I went to Stoney's. We got
Man, you're always at Stoney's, right?
and McFadden's. No, I didn't go to McFadden's. I went to Blue Martini.
He just knows his turf.
That's right. I went to
Okay,
Stoney's and Blue
okay.
Martini, and I got totally out of it.
There's people that
That
always
was
go to
the
the
first
Marquee
Friday.
all
I
the
love
time.
the Marquee.
There's other clubs than Hakkasan,
Yeah.
but you know they love to go there.
I wanna go
but
to-
I'm saying, like, I know so many people that go to Stoney's. I don't go to Stoney's because
I don't
I went once.
I'm not a big
fan.
fan of country music.
I'm not a fan
Oh,
of any of
and
that
there's-
or Bush beer.
No, but I'll tell you this much:
Fan of
go to
beer, but not
Stoney's,
Bush
drink
beer.
at least 2 shots, otherwise it will not be fun.
Okay.
If 2
Ain't
shots
nobody
is-
got time for that, indeed.
Pro tip from Kavarga,
Yeah.
everybody. If you go to Stoney's, take 2 shots. So you
and,
can have
and
a good
then
time.
go to McFadden's or Blue Martini or Yard House after, and then come back.
And then go back.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I
you know what I want to do? I want to have like a live show coming out of like the Gold Spike, in the
Coming
Oh yeah.
Gold
Oh, that's what
Spike-
we need to do.
Gold
Yes,
Spike
yes,
is
yes. We
the
get-
Gold
we-
Spike in their backyard. You know that backyard area they have back
Yeah.
there. That'd be dope.
I
If
like
we
this
can-
idea.
If
That's
we can-
Kavarga approved.
If we can like talk to them, maybe. So all the listeners out there, you know, we're gonna try to do that. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
to have it.
yeah. Speaking of that, I've been doing Kavarga lives to test it out, so we're definitely it'll work out.
Alright.
Because those are the most listened to episodes on our channel right now. Kavarga live.
Nice.
I don't know
Because
how that
Kavarga Live
happened.
is crazy, dude. Because they
Oh.
love the wildness. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get all into it. And then let's see what else happened this week.
Because a lot of the hipster kids are down there, and I know they would be down to listen to our craziness.
yeah.
They'll fucking be like,
Hipsters.
yeah.
You already know. You already know.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna branch out into t-shirts as well. I want to get a couple t-shirts out there. I want to get some Kavarga, the Man of the Year shirt. Definitely get that out there.
And the worst drivers in Vegas have California license plate
Yeah.
T-shirts.
And then the ghost ship in St. Louis, Michigan.
We gotta have a Caligula shirt too.
Caligula with, oh man.
We gotta have a Dreadful shirt too with like a Dungeon Master
Oh
on there.
man, I can draw that one up myself. You already know. Instagram, Dreadful Art, JREDFULART.
And then let's see what happened this week. I went to UFC fight last night. at
Oh, yeah,
Rosati's
the UFC
Pizza.
Where'd you
fight.
go to?
I went to Rosati's Pizza off Durango.
Oh, I love that
And
place.
oh man, it was packed. I was surrounded by
Really?
Cro-Magnon man all over the place.
Knuckle
Yeah,
draggers.
Yeah,
I did
knuckle
Kavarga
draggers.
Live. I had like 5 episodes on there. Most of
Oh.
you hear like people
How
yelling
was
like,
it- how was it over there?
The
Like-
pizza's good. I had a lot of beer. The beer was fine.
No, but I mean, like you didn't like
too packed,
get
though.
into it. Like, how was it? Like, was it like barbaric in there? They're acting all barbaric.
There's a bunch of people yelling and screaming at the TV. It was worse than the Eagles bar, man.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Seriously, I've been into the Eagles club. They're like,
Probably-
they sit
I mean,
down,
Raiders
chilling,
fans
drinking
as
beer,
well.
yelling. They'd be Raiders fans. That's the difference between Eagles fans and Raiders fans. They're both crazy, right? The difference is Eagles fans just sit down, like you're screaming at the TV. Raiders
like
fans
my
be
friend,
throwing
dude.
stuff like
Throwing stuff. Trying to get real rowdy. Get real rowdy.
And then on Thursday I went to Stoney's,
If you do not
and then
go
I went to
now,
Blue
you
Martini.
will be buried in
I went
this
to
And I was a
on
big hit
Thursday.
with my friend Maggie's birthday party.
I've seen
That worked out pretty good. Like they were doing truth or dare, and they just kept daring me to do stuff, and I kept doing it. They didn't think I'd do it.
I had a girl
was
Thursday
great.
at Parkway.
It's hilarious.
We were playing a giant Jenga, and she pulled out a piece, and the piece was to spank somebody within 10 feet. She handed me the like this 2x4 and was like, "I want you to spank me," and I was like, "Are you sure?" She was like, "Yeah." The second she bent over, I was,
Really?
Man,
Oh,
that's,
man.
but that's what you do in your spare time.
"That is true."
Oh,
I play rough. I'm gentle, but I like to play rough.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
no
a
kidding.
gentle.
He's a
He's a
gentle
Gentile.
misogynist. A gentle dungeon master.
Oh,
gentle
man.
dungeon master.
That's gonna be
Exactly
the
what I am.
T-shirt. Put that on a T-shirt.
For the,
It's gonna be like a Care Bear, but like dressed in like
Calling it
BDSM
that.
gear.
Oh my goodness. For all the people that just probably lost the next level, you know, but
But we love you.
we love y'all. But that
You're
was
coming
pretty
back.
much the show. We're gonna wrap it up. We got the Kavarga in there because I definitely love everybody hearing it. But we've been just doing so much crazy stuff now. It's like
Yeah.
we're losing time to do all the other things, but. But you know, we try to get every type of topic in there.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the show. I am your host, Sir William, the Wandering Jew,
And I am the
the magnificent,
Siegfried Dr. Kavarga.
the craziest one, and then we got Dreadful.
Dreadful. Follow me on Instagram at JREDFULART. Dreadful Art.
And we love y'all.
And the spits are coming. 1 through 10.